Welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. We need to make just piles and piles of water and stuff here. Food. At least it makes 6 bottles now, so that's at least something. 60 mana for 6 bottles of water or 2 muffins. Not the best trades. It's alright. Not like we really need too many muffins here either. That's alright for now. If we need more, we can make more. That'll be alright. We've got 2 quests here up in this little cave. But it is a cave. So, always a danger. I want to try a few other things here too. Like smacking a boar with a stick. What if we just walk up here and hit with a stick? Staves level increase. Defense level increased. Dying, not so much. It's also great. I don't know if we're really going to be hitting anything with a stick if we're standing in melee distance casting a spell. You know. Having options. Might just be better to actually just be charging a spell. If you charge a spell here, it doesn't get a staff level. It's not like weaving it in there or anything, as far as I can tell. Could potentially wait between spells for a staff attack time. Got speed of 2.9. Let's see exactly how this whole system works here. You cast a spell. Definitely takes a while. It's like longer than actual just a regular cast here. That's not perfect by any means. In terms of skills here, it goes all the way up to 30, because we're only level 6 so far. Also, there's technically unarmed, but if we're unarmed, we really would probably want to be casting a spell at that point. Also, gonna see if we can find a potentially faster stick for leveling things up. More defense is nice, though. Let's go in here, attacking level 1 enemies. When it works, it works. As we get closer to the max level, when the actual time it takes to get each of these levels really increases. The whole weapons skills system. Wild stuff. Here's our faction reputation stuff here too. We got the Dark Spear Trolls, Ogremar, Thunderbluff, and Undercity. We're even slightly worse with Thunderbluff. Wild. Just neutral, a bit friendly. Not too many factions we have available just yet. It's fine. Okay. We're getting up to some higher level enemies here, so let's try to do some more actual magic stuff. Probably a good idea. Got level 4 guys outside of the cave here. That's where we're going. How much are they wandering around here? Doesn't feel very safe. Burn. And staff XP. Okay. Just kind of clear our way into here in some fashion. Vile familiars. There's quite a few all around us. It's definitely not fantastic. If we get into the cave, those guys just all around us here.
I need to get closer.
Burning Blade Coven. This is in here. Can I aggro that guy too? Hopefully not. Alright, fine there. We will drink some water here, though. Keep that up nice and high here. Definitely need a few more vile familiars. We'll get those on the way out. We need to get in here and find a pickaxe. Essentially. What are we looking at down here? That's a full small cave. Fellstalker, level 3. Level 3 and 4. Fairly doable. Good to be a slightly higher level here. Oh, here's more vile familiars. Okay. Get ourselves some nice distance. Take him out. Get all kinds of drops here still. And no real bags or anything. Space is definitely a problem here. Okay. Getting some XP. So they had a pickaxe was gonna be glowing or something in here.
Far away.
Bite me. Too many things. Which of these would be the cheapest and worst? Definitely the jerky. I kind of space here pretty soon. 3, 2, 7. 1 for the spring water. A bag would be great. Where do we think he lost his pickaxe at? Oh boy. Oh boy. Level 4. We're level 7 though. Got the tough jerky back. Great. 15 hit points, 30 mana, stamina, intellect, and spirit. Fire, arcane, frost increased by a bit. 2 level 35. That's nice. Okay. Trying to make some actual progress into here. More pieces. Each of these individual gray pieces of equipment are not exactly too valuable. It's just the combined value of all of them. Resisted my attack. How inconvenient. Okay. Let's kind of go down towards the deepest layer here. Also get our buffs back going here. Also be nice. We have the technology. Frost armor. Arcane intellect. Okay. Demon. Slow it down. Get it burned. Burn it even faster. Have some water. At least the things that stack. So that's some value. Get our mana back up here. All this to find a pickaxe. My goodness. Alright. Not immediately seeing one. Another guy here. That's alright. Okay. We did use an AoE. Blast the enemy. Does damage. Not really. Not really. Okay. Yeah, some AoEs could be helpful. Level 8, we might have some new stuff we can get. Crossbow. Fireball. Oh, the resists are not ideal. Getting hit really knocks our concentration down. Oh, there's just a guy up there. What's he doing? You have the pickaxe? Is the pickaxe in here? Surveying the cave to the north. Okay, pickaxe. Get my pick. The chamber with waterfalls. This is a chamber with waterfalls. I mean, it's a chamber with a singular waterfall. Down here, somewhere. Maybe another spot. I'll have to look around here. It's kind of a waterfall. Larger room, other way to in here, maybe. Let's keep fighting our way through here. Doing our best. Yarg Bane Shadows definitely look like something of a something. Another room over this way. Let's say waterfalls plural. It might not be all the way in here. Perhaps.
Inventory is full.
Inventory is full. Yeah.
I can't carry anymore.
I'll take this instead. Even over there, that's fine. Head over to this room. You managed to line of sight us around that boulder. Amazing.
Inventory is full.
Some jerky on the floor. There's not even a direction. Amazing. Alright. Now we're going to be fighting back through where we previously were, with things respawning. Fantastic. Ideal. That guy is spawning. Got away with it! There's two guys right next to each other. Let them... One of them wander down here closer to me. One benefit of the instant attack is that we don't need to worry about the concentration and getting knocked out of it. Benefits. Benefits. Okay. And we need to drink after this fight. We got plenty of the water. And we can make more, which is also fine. 6, 5, 6, 3. A couple bits worth 2 in here. Worrying about singular copper might not be the most necessary thing to deal with. We get more from just the actual money drops. Let's try this room. Looks like it's got some waterfalls and stuff. This waterfall, at least. Alright. Well, he's doing some magic too. Not quick enough, but he's trying.
I can't carry anymore.
Look at all this. Wild. There it is. We're gonna need an inventory space for the pickaxe here. Look at this guy. Ball basically almost completely resets him.
Inventory is
full. This guy's right next to the pickaxe. He's gotta go. Being a slightly over-leveled here definitely is advantageous. Alright. It's kind of glowing. That's alright. Here are these 1 copper frayed pants. Take the pickaxe. Open it slowly. There you go. Let's get out of here. Oh, this inventory space. Could technically save up money to purchase a bag. They're a little expensive, though. Bucket mistake.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright. Let's get out of here. Cave full of some green, mostly green enemies. Mostly doable. In terms of experience, finding our way through here, not much. We're just being reduced amounts due to them being so low level. Just running over here. Rude. Level 4 ones give me like twice as much as me. Whatever that's worth. Alright. It's something. It's something here. Okay. That's more. Hit with stick. Does some
I
damage.
can't carry anymore.
This vest is worth quite a bit more. I mean, we're talking like 8 copper still. I'll take what I can get right now, honestly. Yep.
Inventory is full.
Too many ruined pelts and such. Okay. Get in there. And by there, I mean out of here. So we find some over there. It's gonna leave. Alright. Very good. Very good. Well, let's go turn these now green quests in. See what else we can do. Also, just sell all these other things. I don't think any of these are like upgrades or anything. Most of them aren't even things we can wield. Got a flimsy chain cloak for 5 armor. Just as good as the frayed cloak we already have. Yep. So that's nothing we need. Okay. Acceptable. An acceptable job here. Okay. Okay. I don't think we would have been able to cannibalize any of those guys either. Level 60. Still don't think we have the death messages working here. Because surely more people die than get to level 60. I don't know. Sell some stuff. To the butcher, while not standing in the fire, preferably. Stacks of stuff. Sells for something. Go.
Go forth to victory.
Okay. Turn these quests in here. Let's see where we're at.
Strength and honor.
You have done well, Elendrea. Although the vile familiars were merely pets of the darker powers within the Burning Blade, your success against them foretells greater deeds ahead. You get a primitive walking stick, which is a, well, 0.0 damage per second. It does higher top-end damage, but slightly slower. So, equivalent, really. And it's the most expensive of the options here. So I suppose we'll take it.
Go with honor.
Alright, Burning Blade Medallion. Through my divinations, I see that an item of power hides deep within the Burning Blade Coven, guarded by beasts and black magic. It's called the Burning Blade Medallion. Next task is to find it and remove it from the Coven. But be wary, for the medallion may be possessed by an agent of the Burning Blade. If so, then the agent's power would be greater than any familiars you have already encountered. Go, Elendrea. You'll find the Coven in a cave to the north and west. Ooh, a healing potion. I'll take that. Find the coven in a cave to the northwest.
May your blades never dull.
Yep. Other quests over here. Should probably sell anything we don't need before we head back out again. Northwest. It's more just north, but it's a different cave. That'd be preferable.
Thrall Hall.
Have you entered the Burning Blade Coven, Andre? Did you find my pick? Yeah, that's the place. Yeah, it's we
For
gotta go
the
back.
Horde.
Great, you got it. Thanks a lot, Alandrea. This is my favorite pick. Now, if my peons ever finish chopping down these trees, you can find a nice cave to mine.
Be safe.
You know, 1.5 silver though, worth it. What's our reward for this quest? Some pants and a healing potion. Yeah. Probably have to go up there and fight the guy that was at the back there. By the looks of things. Some Orgrimmar and Darkspear troll reputation there. Different stuff. We're still only a bit neutral. Thunder Bluff. The whole system. Want to get over to their starting area? Maybe a bit excessive here. Northwest. No other caves on the map or anything. I think it's still just over here, unfortunately. Also, we did not sell our stick. Should have done that. Alright. Back we go again. How clever do we want to try to be here? We probably shouldn't be very clever at all. Clear a path. Cutting corners in hardcore mode. Perhaps not the best strategy. Can't cast while moving. It's fine. Jerky. Stacks will be worth a little bit. It should, because it's a food item.
I'm out of range.
Got you. Mana brick. Okay. How much total mana we got now? 330. It's pretty good. And Contra Water is now 8. Contra Food is now 4. How fun. Starts off a bit slow when you just get the spells. You can eventually get it moving here. It's more mana efficient too. And less time taken, which is also nice. Oh, basically dead. Staff level. Okay. We're gonna go around the other side here in order to be up top. That's kind of where the guy was at. Didn't look like there's really too much in the way of getting up to him from there. Oh, this guy. Rude. Very rude. Okay. Yeah, the familiars are kind of running all around the cave here. It's not ideal, obviously. Don't need patrols, honestly. Could go without patrols. It's another complication here. Let's make some more water. Drink some of it. Magic to make magic, then we do more magic. Brilliant stuff. It works, it works. Okay. We're just doing 151. It's less than half of our mana now. We also have the natural regen. We're also just drinking some. That's something. Somebody's looking for fizzle. Something to return. For level 12 quest. We're not quite there. Make our way around here. Yeah, done. Gonna burn a little bit. Gotcha. Medic. Still have not taken enough damage where we need to eat our muffin. It's still a decent chunk of health. We also have these well-fed buff cactus apple surprises for 2 stamina and 2 spirit. If needed. Okay. We're going down this way. Let the patrol come out further. The slight worry is having them run on up from behind. That would not be ideal. Guess a few spells here. Back with a stick. Should be great. Okay. Start from basically nothing. Drink our 151 water. We also have the natural regen. How far do we actually get here? In the full time? Pretty far. Like, completely full even. Not bad. Okay. Further in here. Another demon. Blast it. Okay. Getting close to the guy that we saw up here. Yep, there he is. And demons in the water. Doesn't look like it. We should be okay on that front. Alright. Let's start our fight with full mana here. Probably a solid idea. Against Yarog Bane Shadow. Looks potentially magical. So you're going to want to be in range for all of our spells here. He's walking over. I don't know why we do that. You watch all the way over here to light a little bit of fire. 4 damage every 3 seconds. That's not amazing. God, Bane Shadow. There's a Burning Blade Medallion. There you go. Okay. I just need to get out of the cave again. My goodness. Level 5 quest to fight a level 5 guy. Reasonable. It's just the whole cave part. It's dangerous. We need to get a kill to move towards where they've already respawned while getting out of the area that they're respawning in. It's not a great situation. Obviously. There's somebody else fighting some stuff. Another thing to worry about. Other people fighting things you don't know when they killed them. With the corpses we can actually get a little bit of information. If the corpses are still here, in theory they won't respawn. Unless we got some speed respawning going on. That's a possibility. Alright. We escape from a cave once again. Being a little bit over-leveled for the cave does help quite a bit. Well, that's alright. Let's go turn this quest in. I think we need to sell stuff first. It's got multiple rewards. I'll gladly take a healing potion. Sounds like a good time. Because that can be used in combat. I think back here in regular vanilla classic, you could just keep using potions on cooldown. Assume you survive that long. Well, that's something. Okay. Anything in here worth noting? We got the stick that was the same. Frayed robes are worse. Frayed bracers. Already have those.
strength, and honor.
In terms of new equipment and such, hasn't been the most successful. But in terms of money, can't complain.
May your blades never
Oh.
dull.
Turn this in. Alright. I don't think nature even has any place. Is your task complete, Alendria? You have the Burning Blade medallion? Yep.
Strength.
You retrieved it. Well done. Your efforts within the Burning Blade Coven are key in rooting out this cult in the Valley of Trials. But I fear they have further aims in our land. You're not seeing the end of them. Get some ripped pants. That is a bit better. 4 more armor. 5 more armor. Solid. And a healing potion. Choose this.
Go forth, victor.
Report to Sinjin Village. The trials against the Burning Blade are finished here in the valley. I want you to report your findings. Go to the troll village of Sinjin and seek out Master Gadrin. Sinjin Village is east out of the valley, then right the fork. Tell Gadrin of the Burning Blade and that they have reached the Valley of Trials. Discover from him if they have yet reached Sinjin. Go, Alendria. And be swift. I fear the evil found in the Burning Blade Coven is but the herald of a larger threat.
Fight well, friend.
Equip our new pants for more armor. Here's our healing potion. It's also fantastic. 70 to 90 health. That's a sizable chunk still. So I'll take it. Yeah. Let's get to the village here. So we should have a inn we can be at. An ideal idea would be trying to get rested XP between sessions here. Would potentially be beneficial. Get more levels more quickly. Should be alright. Yeah, this stage, we're like 7.5. I don't know if there'd be much value in even trying to go over to the Torin starting area. Level 2 quests technically available, but also gray level, maybe green. This one's 4 in green, 5 in yellow, 2 in gray. Yeah, it's the quest color and not the name there of the quest. It is the name of the quest. It's the person that's from. Okay. Only 2 and 5. 8s. Of course, there's the Barons in the way there, too. Plenty of other stuff just here in Duratar. Could get something accomplished here. And we also still have all of our other quests back near Brill. That's also something. We have our Hearthstone set over to there. So, whenever we want to head back that way, that's also an option for us. There. Back out of the Valley of Trials. We've completed the trials. Ascension Village goes over that way. There's also another quest from the Homer.
What do you need?
A peon's burden. Excuse me, can you help me? I have a load of food here. Walked along the road and braved scorpions and spiders and worse. Brought the food to the Valley of Trials because I thought they needed it and liked to help out. But they don't need any food. Now I have to take it back to Razor Hill, and I'm afraid of all the beasts along the way. Can you take it for me? I'm just a peon, but you're a hero. You fear nothing. To the innkeeper Grosk at the Razor Hill Inn, thank you. Okay.
May your blades never
That's the
dull.
other way. His burden. Okay. This over here is this. Razor Hill has 10, 7, 8. This is 8, 7, 5, 10. Some quest over there. This is definitely the right way for what we're doing here. See if they have an inn, of course. What kind of areas we got around here? We got a level 7 unaggressive boar. Yeah, a little bit more on level here now that we're level 7. See if they got a mage trainer here too. I think they said the mage trainer was in another Trials in Ascension Village, so troll stuff and all that. Okay. We got quests. We discovered it. Should be stuff here. We can sell stuff too. Should be good. Turn in east-west. Report. Your report comes at a bad time. The Burning Blade is not seen here in Sinjin. Their evil is taking seed off the coast on the Echo Isles. The orcs are friends of the dragons, the dark spear trolls. Honorable friends. Want to help the orcs, but we need help too.
Be seeing ya.
They need help too. Let us look around the village here. See what we're working with. Sinjin Watchers. I have the quest out here. Here is the Raptor mounts. Very fun. Not quite at mounts stage just yet, obviously. What else we got? Got a herbalist.
How you doing, man?
That's an option. Pretty herbalist. 10 copper. It's not even bad. Based on how to gather herbs from bushes and other plants for use in alchemy. Potential herbalism skill of 75. I think we were gonna go with that. Just because of slight obvious problems with self-found stuff and everything. Be able to pick things up and make some potions. We would need to find the actual alchemy stuff later, but to be able to start picking things up with our 10 copper investment here seems like a solid plan. And if we don't want to, it's only 10 copper. We're in a decent financial situation here. So, apprentice herbalist. You only know 2 professions at one time. Make it your first one? Yes. So now we're going to be looking out for plants on the ground and such. Very cool.
Spirits be with you, man.
That's something. Witch doctor in training.
You seek me help?
Hey, Mon. Go to my Master Gadrin right over there. Take care of that. This something crazy for him, and I fix you right up. More quest stuff. Okay. Watcher. We in here. Mage trainer.
Relax.
Greetings, mage. You learn the hidden arts? Yep. Level 8. Let's get a sneak peek of what we're getting here. Arcane missiles. Polymorph. And then it's all this in arcane. That's a 12. Frost bolt. Rank 2. For more damage. Nice. A couple things. That's level 8, of course.
Spirits.
Not quite there.
With you, man.
But he's here, though. That's helpful. Okay. This is a spot here. Some
What
general
you
goods.
looking for?
Here's a small brown pouch. 6 slots for half of our money.
Be seeing ya.
6 is not a huge amount of additional slots, unfortunately. And fishing supplies guy.
Who you be?
So we don't know how to fish, apparently. Fishing pole. We just can't wield a fishing pole. Something.
Be seeing ya.
I've had a fishing trainer or something. Trade supplies. Again, fishing pole we can't use. Regular copper rod. Not ruined, though.
Be
Enchantress.
good.
Weapon merchant.
One.
Bunch of weapons we can't use. Walking stick, that's technically better, but again, costs half of our money.
Spirits be with you, man.
I'm trying to not make bad financial decisions here. It looks like we might not have a inn here. But it's gonna be at the next town over. There's a larger building here. Not really. These over here. Definitely not either. Here. Some fire. Amazing.
Greetings, man.
Butcher.
Later.
Engine. Alright. Sure, the well-rested buff is helpful. Yeah, here's Alchemist. That's a journeyman
What you
Alchemist. You got the look of someone wanting an adventure. Me, I had enough of that by the time we trolls came here. Now I take each day as it comes, and I train other folk to handle adventures for me. Apprentice Alchemist. 10 copper. And the actual potions themselves are different levels. Of course, alchemy 15. Well, at least get it. Brew basic potions up to max potential skill of 75. Requires Hermstone and the Herbalism skill, which is the other thing we got, so. In theory. Let's get that. So that's the second and last one. Combines. Here's some elixirs whiskey here. Minor defense, lion strength, minor healing potion. Yeah, make some healing potions.
Be seeing ya.
I'm here for it. I want to get that information. So we open that here. And we're just going to. We really want to walk over the Razor Hill to get rest XP and then walk back. How should that even really be? Probably at least something. In terms of actually doing anything, it's probably worse things we could do. Why not? Why not? Every little bit helps here. Obviously. Let's see if we can get abilities. Let's up these. It's still here. Oh, I think I saw something there. Show all spell ranks. There we go. There's Fireball 1 and Fireball 2. Amazing. Okay. Character info. Here's our professions. 75. Didn't find anything on the ground to pick up here. There's a copper. Can we focus anything? Doesn't look like it. Can't just see plants on the map. I don't think we can see anything on the map, really, so. There's that. More things we can find and pick up, the better, though. There's scorpids. See, I'm so used to seeing ore. That's all we're seeing now. Looking out for it. Anyways. Scorpid. Character info. Where am I? Main menu. Quest. So see my recipes here somewhere. That scorpid skin all up on the road here.
Too far away.
Get out of here.
Out of range.
Another fireball. 48 XP. There you go. And 8 copper for me. Love it. Okay. Should it be here in somewhere? All the skills and stuff. Quest. Main menu. Alchemy. Unlearn the profession? No. Herbalism. Oh, it's in here somewhere. Razor Hill. We do have a quest to turn in. Since we're here. Rest XP doesn't do anything for quest turn-ins. It's just the monster fighting portion. That's alright. And the innkeeper here.
What are you looking for?
If we are to make these new lands ours, we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies. May your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles.
Strength.
Welcome to Razor Hill. Thanks.
Go forth to victory.
This is the food that Ukor brought to the Valley of Trials. Do they not need it? Well, I guess they like to starve you heroes in training. Build spirit, they say. Thanks you for returning the food. Stick it back on the shelves, but here, let me offer you some refreshment first. Don't forget to rest here in the inn. Maybe brave mage ready to take on the world. If your energy is sapped, you won't be doing it yourself. You won't be doing yourself or the horde much good. We got some basic level things we would can make equivalent of, so. That is 5 copper is what that is.
May your blades never dull.
5 copper. And an inn to rest in. Rested XP. There you go. Get this. And I suppose go back down to Zenja Village. Good enough plan as any here. Do some stuff here before returning to Bro. Or whatever. Depends what levels things are, I suppose. Work on more stuff here in Durotar. Hopefully not in caves over and over. Next time. Goodbye.